Thanks for joining once again, and I appreciate you stopping by. This video is part 2 in our series of videos that we're making in a playlist that's going to be a tutorial for drywall and spackling. This one is about choosing your drywall joint tape or fiberglass mesh tape, if I can say that properly, what your options are and what each one is for and what you would use them for, and then you can make your decision on which one you want to use and purchase. And then we're going to get into, in some of the follow-up videos, the actual installation of those different types of tape. So let's get right down to the workbench and I'll show you what you have. Here we are at the bench, and I want to just take you through some of the choices you have when it comes to joint tape or drywall tape, or however you want to call it. The first one would be the paper joint tape, and this one is commonly used for taping and joining seams together, and also interior corners. So when it comes to the interior corners, you've got this crease here and there. You'd be able to bend it and slip it inside the corner and install it this way with your mud. Okay, this has been the method most commonly used forever, for as long as I can remember, and still is. In most applications, many professionals will use this because they're comfortable with it, it works, and it's also economical. Again, this is for seams and not for fixing holes and damages and things like that. When it comes to fixing damaged walls, you're looking at the self-adhesive drywall fiberglass mesh tape, something like this. Okay, and like when I said it's self-adhesive, when you pull it off, you can feel it's a little sticky in the back, and you'd cut off the piece that you need, lay it down on the drywall. It sticks, and then you can apply your mud or your spackle over the top of it. Again, something we're going to show you in follow-up videos, but this is just what your options are. The other thing is that this is a little bit thicker than this. I mean, it's not super thick, but it's definitely a little bit thicker, and this fiberglass mesh provides some kind of structure, and it makes a repair a little bit more solid than, especially versus just trying to load up your damaged area with your spackle or mud just on its own. You wouldn't want to do that. This provides that additional structure to prevent cracks and the damage from coming back again in the future. Now, another option which has not been around forever is this product called Fiberfuse, and it's very strong and also very thin. I'm going to have to open this so I can show you how thin it is. Let's peel it off. Okay, it feels a little bit stiff. It's extremely thin, and you can use this instead of the paper tape for those seams. Again, this is also, it feels like it's made of a fiberglass as well, but it's not self-adhesive. Okay, so it's really a paper tape alternative for doing seams, but you can also, because of what it's made of, with this, again, it feels like fiberglass. You can also use this for some spot repairs if needed as well. Okay, so these things are all not expensive. I think the most expensive one here was about $6 of all three. I can link to them down in the description for you, but this is what you're looking at. I'm going to be starting to use this Fiberfuse more often. It's, like I said, it's fairly new. It's not something that I used to use because it wasn't around when I first got my first home and started doing drywall and spackling repairs, but the next thing you're going to see me use when it comes to a different type of repair will be using this Fiberfuse. So again, these are your basic options. Let me know if you have any questions down in the description, and we're like I said earlier, we're doing a whole series of videos. I'm going to be linking to the playlist so you can see what's next. We did a video on which tools you're going to need for basic sheetrock and spackling. So you can look at that video and then all the other tutorials coming up. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.